On their podcast, O'Malley and Welch discussed the potential Makhachev versus Edwards fight. Welch doubted Makhachev could outbox Edwards due to Edwards' reach and takedown defense. O'Malley trusted Makhachev's wrestling but noted moving up in weight could be a challenge. Welch said both fighters would weigh around 185 pounds, so the outcome hinges on skill, not weight.
Leon Edwards, we got two southpaws here, and obviously they both have a chance. Who's going to show up on that day? And Islam is sharp with his boxing, but Leon Edwards is a solid about 6'2", and he knows how to punch at his range, and clearly he can shut down takedowns very good versus Usman. In that match, I'm picking Leon by decision.
God damn it, how do you think Leon Edwards is going to shut down Islam's takedown? He takes everyone down. Of course, Leon's 6'2", and he's a little bit taller, and he stuffed Usman's takedowns, but Usman was a shell of himself. Islam was going to grab a hold of him, take him down, and choke him. To be honest, I do think Leon beats Islam. 155 to 170 is a big jump. It's not 10 pounds, it's 15. Wait.
I really don't think they're going to be, I think they're going to be similar weights. I think they're going to walk in there 185 pounds apiece. Can Islam close the distance and take him down, or is Leon going to be able to keep his footwork good and piece him up on the outside?
Clips from Inside the UFC show a cordial but awkward phone call between Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones. Fans thought Cormier's middle finger at the end was aimed at Jones, but he clarified it was directed at UFC staff.
And also the Jon Jones and I interaction. This time, we're doing fighter meetings. Jon Jones being one of those guys calls in. My producer said to me, are you going to ask any questions? I go, I don't know, right? Because you have to kind of gauge the energy. So Jon says, hey, can I speak to Daniel? Which was very odd because Jon and I aren't great friends. We probably never will be great friends. And that's okay. He and I don't need to feel like there is an obligation for us to have some sort of great relationship. It doesn't need to be that way. You know, I know a lot of people love where old rivals become friends. It doesn't have to end that way. Life is not all sunshine and rainbows. So you don't have to be friends at the end of it. It's fine. And it can be odd when you come into contact with someone like that. And he felt like he wanted to do an icebreaker. So we start to talk. And I did have a question for Jon once he broke the ice. Because honestly, I don't think I was going to. And then the UFC pans to me and I flip him off. Guys, I wasn't flipping off Jones. Those guys, everybody made a joke in the room afterwards. And so I flipped the bird. But it was clever because it makes it look a certain.
Initially, Plessis aimed to face former champion Israel Adesanya, but injuries and scheduling conflicts delayed their encounter. Now, Plessis is eager for the long-awaited matchup against Adesanya, expressing his readiness to FightWave.
Yeah, for me, I'm in. I'm ready. I've agreed to everything. I'm ready. I'm going to do it. That's the fight I want. I called him out after winning the belt. And that's the fight the fans want to see. You know, for me, let's just announce this thing. I don't know what's the holdup. I want it to be announced. I want it to go if that's it. You know, I don't know. I've said yes, 100%. I don't know from his side. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what the holdup is. Maybe the UFC is waiting for something. I'm not sure. You know, at the end of the day, I've agreed to it. If they had to phone me today and say we're doing the Sean Strickland second fight, I'll be great. Let's do it. If they say no, we're going to wait and do the Hamzat fight, great. At the end of the day, people go, why are you not fighting? It's been 6 months. Guys, I don't make the fights. I said I'll be ready to fight in May. No, that's about 4 months after fighting for the belt. I was ready to fight from then on. I just wasn't ready for UFC 300. I don't know how people think this works. Do you just show up and you fight? No, that's not how it works. You know, there's a schedule, there's fights, locations that make sense, fights that make sense. So for me, if we can do 305 in Perth, I would love that. I would love that fight.
When Jon Jones pulled out of UFC 295 due to a torn pectoral tendon, Dana White and Hunter Campbell quickly reorganized the card. The light heavyweight fight between Yuri Prochaska and Alex Pereira was promoted to the main event. Sergey Pavlovich and Tom Aspinall were then added to fight for the interim heavyweight title in the co-main event.
This was more intense and more difficult because we had to reshuffle the co-main.
You didn't go on vacation yet, did you? All right, so here's what I got. So this is between you and I. I'm going to probably announce it shortly. You and Sergey Pavlovich are going to be fighting for the interim title, Madison Square Garden. Crazy happens every day. You never know.
I just want to let you guys know, you obviously got to think about how we want to tell MSG, when we want to tell MSG. I think that we should do this before it gets out. And then we also got to figure out, I guess I just do a video.
I think if you do it on your social, it's the best option.
When things like this happen, it's devastating, but you don't go crazy and lose your mind. When problems pop up, I like facing them head on and beating them.
The new fight at MSG, the main event is now going to be Prochaska versus Pereira. The co-main event will now be Pavlovich versus Aspinall.
Boom.
God, I am toast. You see it?
I like chaos. I love everything about it. I love stress.
What do you think you're gonna put it out tonight?
It's gonna go up in 20 minutes.
Dump all the stress on me. I love it. I eat that for breakfast. I really do. I love it. When the hits the fan.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting UFC content. Stay tuned for the latest updates.